Anyway, we're gonna go walk to the beauty supply store because it's only like 10 minutes away walking, so. They didn't have the toner I was looking for, so we're walking back. I'm gonna go get the car and then go to a different beauty supply store, which they close in about an hour, so I'm kind of trying to hurry up. So I got two T18 toners, a gray Adore hair dye, and a T16 toner. 20 bucks. Good guys. Okay, it is time to start bleaching my hair. So I'm just going to bleach the very tips. And usually whenever I flip it over, it overlaps. So I'm not going to touch this yellow banding right here because when I flip it over, it will touch and it will lighten it either way. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to be using this bleach, BW2. Last video I called it BMW. And I'm also going to be using 30 volume cream developer. Okay, so my hair is going to be basically split up like this. And I'm going to start with the back because it takes longer to process than the front of my hair. So as you can see here, these are really dark compared to this. So I'm actually going to start up at the top. Okay, so this is what my developer looks like. It's nice and thick.
First of all,
in the past I've made the mistake of putting on this developer way too runny, and that's typically how my hair ends up getting very, very patchy. So gotta make sure she's thick. And let's just begin.
Quiero que me pasen por las calles de mi pueblo donde feliz me la pasaba. Quiero que mis vecinos cuando vaya pasando pongan música bien fuerte de la que a mí me gustaba. Quiero que se escuche música en todito el
Afternoon, it's a full day later and my roots are basically done for now. My hair feels super dry. It has that like chalky texture to it after, you know, you bleach, and I don't know, the rest of the hair just feels really gross. That's what it's currently feeling like. I did wash my hair like 4 times, so I don't know, it just still feels like that, but it's a lot less than like yesterday. Yesterday it felt so much worse. I'm gonna go ahead and do my roots. So I'm going to be using T16 toner, which is like a gray for the very ends. Okay, so now there's still like half the bowl of this with that T16. I'm gonna add in my T18 just to try to stretch it out to the rest of the hair, and go ahead and do the rest of my hair, toning it with T18 mixed with T16. Good morning. My hair is looking pretty silver, but there's still a lot of purple. Just won't come out. Also have hot roots.
You wanna get...
So I never used the T16 toner before, and it didn't show any reference as to how light your hair had to be, so I didn't know if it was gonna work or not, but obviously it didn't do anything to those roots. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do a little test of titanium hair dye over the orange and see if it'll cover anything. And if it doesn't, I'm going to have to dye the roots blue because that's the only other color I have, and I do not want to bleach my hair again. She's really, really frizzed out right now, as you can see, and I just don't want to mess with her anymore. But because I'm going to be doing that, if I do the blue roots, it's not going to make sense for my whole hair to be silver. So what I will do after is I'm going to checker my hair silver and blue if the titanium doesn't work. So let's see. It looks blue. It looks really blue, like look. Do you see that? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna pour it into this just because I don't want to have to be pouring it onto the brush itself. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that does not look like it covered anything at all. Okay, well, that means we're gonna have to do the rest of my hair. For the rest of it, all of the roots, I'm gonna be using this ocean blue. It is a really dark blue. And I'm just gonna mix it in with my titanium I already have in my bowl. So it's like 2 parts ocean blue and 1 part titanium. So this is what it's gonna be looking like. It's looking purple right now, but after it's washed, it'll look nice and dark blue. Okay, so this is what the blue roots look like now that it's gotten some time, because you can see it's really dark blue. And so now I'm going to be parting my hair 4 ways. So the parts are kind of one of the most important parts of this hair dyeing method that I do, because these 4 checkered areas have to look even and stuff. So now I'm gonna go through these sides and basically, well, first the top, right? You gotta make sure the top is like perfectly even, and then the back. And then now the sides. I'm gonna do my best and just to make it as straight as possible. So it's gonna be a lot of brushing, a lot of pulling the hair down to make sure it looks straight. And then I did mess up a little bit, like putting blue here. So some parts, as you can see, got like way too long. So I'm gonna do the half blue right here and then here. Since I didn't really mess up on here, I also kind of messed up on this part, so it would be perfect. Blue, blonde, blue, blonde, and then blue, blonde, blonde, blue. If you kind of get my idea. So I have a little bit of blue hair dye still in here, but that's fine. I'm going to be mixing in the conditioning treatment right now. So you can do whatever conditioner for all I care. I'm going to be using this. I've never used this before. My friend actually gave it to me. She just gave me a bunch of hair product stuff, and my hair is in desperate need of moisture after what she's gone through the last few days. So I'm going to pour in a good amount into the color. That's what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to mix it. This is what my mixture is looking like. It's still really dark blue. The problem is that I'm kind of scared to mix too little, because if I mix too little of a color, then I won't be able to make the exact same color the next time that I do it. So it's better to have more than less, because after I'm done and I have leftover, I can just put it back in the bottle. Since it's just mixed with conditioner, there's no peroxide, there's nothing like that you need to worry about where it'll go bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yank this hair down And I'm just gonna start at the top and bring my way down. So typically what I like to do when I'm starting my half and half, I like to see like what's the middle of the hair and kind of create like a line. So that's a little bit above half, but that's okay. I can bring it down if I want to, but I cannot bring it back up. So I'd rather just color all this first and then see how much more I want to bring it down. Okay, so this is what it's looking like, and I'm literally thinking about dyeing the rest of like my hair, the whiter parts, gray with the titanium, but I'm not sure. I want to because I accidentally got a bunch of blue on this side, and I know it's gonna be looking weird, but I do like how light it is, but like I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm going for it. Okay, my hair is done. I was in the middle of doing it, so my bad. But this is what the pattern looks like. It's frizzy because it's still kind of damp. It's not fully dry yet, but it's also really waved out. Anyways, I'm getting ready, so I'm about to go take my daughter to the Easter egg hunt. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oh, you just grab more. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, that is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.